It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, it is our moment.
Oh,
He's
you're
here.
preparing your singing voice after that. That's
I
right.
know, that was quite elevating, I must say.
Very
But speaking of
impressive.
elevating, JP Sebastian's here to elevate us and get us excited. And that means I'm going to bring a little shimmy shake because we got 3 bangers that are releasing tomorrow.
I feel like you
Yes?
think that I do a lot more cardio and shimmy shaking in my life.
You do. Don't lie to the people.
My job is sitting. Wow, I sit for a living. I tell SARS sitting. 12 months.
Okay, tell us how we can sit and enjoy something that you've got for us, and it's releasing tomorrow, yes?
Yes, so there's it's Bollywood big hitters tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Which have all sorts of stories around them. Raksha Chandan is the first one, which is interestingly it's primarily a Hindu festival.
Yeah.
Where it's siblings promising to keep each other's back. So apparently sisters will tie a little tether around the brother's hand. That's like a bond to say, please protect me.
Okay.
It's very sweet. And the story being here is that the lead character, played by Akshay Kumar, who people love, man, like, Jesus, dudes go out of their way for this guy, like the K-pop stands, like their whole account's just dedicated to posting photographs of this man. He promises his mother on her deathbed.
Okay.
Before I even have a chance at love, a shot at love with my childhood, sweetheart of all these years, I will first hook up my sisters with guys who I believe are suitable and
honorable.
who they can agree is suitable and whatever. So
Honorable.
I suppose that's a cultural thing that maybe, like, it doesn't necessarily reach some people or all people, but they're universal themes. They obviously of loyalty,
Yes,
commitment, and all this
yes.
kind of stuff, including his commitment to the family business. So he's been stretched in like all sorts of corners and stretched in all sorts of ways, where he's he has to do the accounting. He has the whole community hanging off his back because the things that he sells, I think they're called golgapes, or little snacks.
Golgapes, oh yeah.
Don't make me try and describe them anymore, please. We'll leave that to the chef segment. Are little snacks that you eat for good luck and whatever. So the whole community is like, please, we need some luck. And at the same time, this poor dude needs some luck and to, hook up with the one that he loves, who he believes is his soulmate, especially since the sisters are characterized in the way that they're not necessarily, like, I suppose in a conventional sense, the most likely to attract love. But unfortunately, it does seem to apparently have a good amount of social commentary about dowry, about women having their own agency and choice and stuff like
right.
that. Not seen it myself. Obviously, it only releases here in South Africa tomorrow.
But it looks like fun. It looks like a feel-good. It looks like
Yeah,
there's
sometimes
not
these
the
family movies-
stereotypical sort of Bollywood dance scenes breaking out.
Don't worry, there will be.
Oh, is there? Because I know that's what a lot of us are coming for.
No, absolutely, yeah. There's something that, like, us in the more far west away from India don't appreciate necessarily about the grammar of Bollywood movies, that there's a sense and there's a
Oh, here we go.
communication.
Here we go. I just
Yes.
saw it. Oh, yes.
Without fail, like, I mean, the only thing that's in non-Bollywood about this movie, which is weird, is that it is only a meager 2 hours long. Usually Bollywood movies are like, a marathon.
Yes.
So, like you said, something for everyone kind of thing. Family, feel good, never a bad thing necessarily. I suppose if you like stuff like Little Miss Sunshine, if you love stuff like The Farewell, we're watching stuff like that, outside of India as well. And the production value looks really impressive. Bollywood really looks like it's knocking out the park as far as, actually given to production design, given to lighting, given to atmosphere, given to feel. A lot of people who watch this are all saying, it reminds me of home. It feels like the village I grew up in.
Something we can also resonate with, even though it's shot
Home.
all the way there.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Oh, look, we've got 2 more to get through. Right now, we're going to talk about Lal Singh Chadha. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
No, that works.
Lal
Don't worry.
Singh Chadha. What exactly do we have here?
Exactly. What, man? I don't know. You have to tell me how you feel about this, because I'm sort of tentatively kind of nervous about the idea of it. Ryle, what if I told you Forrest Gump, but Bollywood?
What?
Like 1-to-1. Like
Would it be like more of a, instead of Run Forrest Run, would it be like a Dance Forrest Dance?
Oh.
Like
No. He's still got the leg braces and all of that stuff.
Okay,
It sounds like your idea is probably a lot more creative than what they come up with here. It's literally Run, Lal, Run, which you will see at one point. I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous about something.
Hey, look at this.
Yes.
Oh, wow. If you've watched the original, oh, man.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
The only distinction seems to be that these are Indian folks and not folks from Apple Pie America.
But also, if you think about how long that movie was made, there are not many people that actually would even remember that. So for a lot of people watching
Really?
movies, I think from
Fair.
post-millennial era, let's say,
yeah.
what's that, Gen Z or X onwards?
X, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
they're going to have no idea about Forrest. So I think for them,
It's
this
so
might be
iconic,
fantastic.
though, man.
Yeah,
it's so
for
iconic.
sure.
To me, it's like if you're going to do an adaptation of something, you choose a movie that, maybe 15% of Americans have seen. You put in a spin on it that makes it unique to your country and to
Yes.
your feel and whatever. But he literally has Tom Hanks' goofy haircut in this, too. Yeah, it's pretty astonishing. I hope it works out. Again, the production value looks remarkable. Bollywood is really kicking up the game. I mean, geez, they have a movie, by the way, which is now competing with Marvel's Eternals universe.
I'm looking at the production value, like you mentioned, and it's
Super
like,
crisp,
I feel like I'm at the
super slick.
IMAX right now. This is quality. It looks like it's got that depth of field. It looks
Well,
like
it's because you're 30
ticking all the
centimeters away
boxes.
from the screen.
Oh!
No, I
Listen,
kid.
man, this is a
Look,
goodie.
maybe it works, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, interestingly, with this one, there's a lot of like brouhaha on social media about boycott this movie. Their own reasons for that happening. I think that here's the difficulty. Okay, so you got Forrest Gump in the United States, and it's at the 90s as America's sort of like feeling in a good swing of things. Bill Clinton, whatever, politics have changed, America feels like it's changed or whatever. Look where America is now. This is based on India, and the character is a Sikh at the time of, it was in the 80s when Sikhs were massacred in pogroms.
So shedding light on a very pertinent time right there.
Yeah, and so a sensitive thing as well. You still, to this day, have unresolved sort of issues that this movie is trying to talk about. I think you do have to try and be brave and give movies a chance and talk about difficult things. Please don't necessarily just boycott before you've seen. It's my job to see the thing and then tell you if it's bad or not.
All right. But look, last mention before we run out of time, we've got The Beast, which is something you've spoken about. Maybe a quick little 10-second roundup on that one before we get into the next.
Here's my tip for watching Beast tomorrow in South Africa. Get that one auntie of yours who's super sturvy and she loves to sing the church hymns louder than everyone else, and you will hear her swear in ways that you have never heard a person swear in a movie that is tense.
I love that.
We'll talk about it more tomorrow.
I love that. We'll review that one tomorrow. Of course, Chef Sebastian coming through all the goods. These are
Swearing.
all releasing tomorrow, so get through, get involved, and we'll be back for some more movie magic entertainment.